Well, Jack, one of those teams certainly doing its part is Target Chip Ganassi Racing. Of course, one of its drivers, Dan Wheldon. Dan, why did your team feel compelled to donate its earnings from today's event to the efforts here in Iowa?
Well, I think firstly our thoughts and prayers are with, all the people that have been involved in the Iowa floods, and certainly we feel for those people. But as an individual, I've learned a lot about giving through Target and Chip Ganassi. I mean, Chip Ganassi is a very, very heartfelt guy in moments like this, and through that, Scott and I wanted to do something where we could take people's minds off of what's happened and try and spur some interest, with the two of us to, just make them hopefully smile for a short period of time, and that's what we thought would be a nice gesture.
It's been a bit of a recovery for your team this weekend as well because of an accident that you had yesterday. Got caught up in a situation with Bruno Junqueira. How has that affected your team's preparation for this race today?
Well, it's very unfortunate. I was just running, or just going to sneak by Bruno in practice, and unfortunately his suspension broke and he just collected me. But I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It seems to be that way lately. But we're going to turn it around today. But everybody at Target Chip Ganassi Racing has worked really hard, and I think we have a very good race car. Yeah,
maybe Dan Wheldon benefited, guys, from qualifying being rained out. He'll start third today on points. By the way, it's his birthday, so maybe a winner on his 26th today. Marty?
All right, let's go back to about 5th place, where you see Marco Andretti. He gets around Dan Wheldon, moves into 4th. Wheldon 5th, and Ryan Briscoe in 6th. And there is Briscoe trying to go underneath Wheldon. The low line is the preferred line, but right now Wheldon's hanging with him.
Their driver's job right now is just to go out there and drive fast.
Dan Wheldon taking a look underneath the 26 of Marco Andretti. You're on board with Marco.
Oh, so close.
And Wheldon holds him off there, gets back into the 3rd position. Marco 4th.
Dan Wheldon in 3rd is also happy with his race car. Hasn't made any changes thus far in the race. He has been being told by his strategist to use a little bit more fuel to try to get to the front if possible. So it already has begun, this fuel strategy. Jack?
You hear the call. We're back to green flag racing here on lap 112 of 250. Almost to halfway. Boy, all of a sudden Wheldon slows, and he is like getting passed by everybody.
Oh, he was 2.5 lanes up. I think he tried just to run a little high to carry speed through 1 and 2. Probably just got on the top side on the gray there.
He still hasn't got it sorted back out. I mean, A.J. Foyt the 4th in the 2 car underneath him and going around, making it look easy. So Dan Wheldon could be in trouble. There goes John Andretti as you're on board with Will Power. That's Wheldon in the red car up to the right. That's Hideki Muto going past Will Power on the high side in the 27. And look at Andretti. Remember, John started in the back of this field because of the way the positions were laid out due to points.
Remember, side by side, and then the high side right now in the 10 car, the Target machine.
Whoa.
Oh, and they touch right down here in the midsection. Everybody going for the same piece of real estate. Remember, John's on the outside, not going to take his foot off. Dan's trying to force him down just a little bit because he knows I'm getting close to the wall. He puts his hand up and he says, give me just a little bit of room. And just a slight amount of touching. Very lucky there.
Wow. So that battle sort of settles down right now as he is running in 9th. And John Andretti is in 10th. And here are the guys that have completed every lap this year. Only 2, Elio Castroneves and Dan Wheldon. And Scott Dixon has 99% of those laps. He did not complete 9 laps earlier this year. And of course, that was back at St. Petersburg. Thank you, guys. One of the things we're noticing from up here is those that did stay out. In fact, let's quickly point out it was Dan Wheldon, Hideki Muto, Danica Patrick, and the 4 of Vitor Mira among the front runners. So, how will this play out in the fuel strategy? Stay with us and find out. We'll be back after this message from our ABC station. We have 56 laps remaining. Let's talk about the fact that Dan Wheldon, Hideki Muto, Danica Patrick, they stayed out. And
now, patience are going to start to run out in these couple of drivers here. Now, Dan Wheldon knows exactly what's going on by looking in his mirrors and also listening to the spotters, and he is just focusing on hitting his marks and keeping his foot flat on the gas.
Think about this. Remember that target Chip Ganassi Racing, as A.J. Foyt is all over the 9 car of Scott Dixon. Ganassi Racing is going to give all their winnings to the Iowa Red Cross. With 1 lap remaining, the winner's check looks like it's going to go to flood relief victims, and oh so how appropriate. Into the 3rd quarter. You heard the call. Here comes Dan Wheldon as he brings it across the stripe to take the win, and Hideki Muto second.
Great job, Dan. What's the figure hard, man? Great job. Excellent job, boys. Excellent job. We deserved a bit of luck. Happy birthday, old man. Whatever. Good birthday.
Happy birthday, old man. His 2nd win this year. His other victory, of course, came back at Kansas, the 15th of his career. And it will be a big celebration, not only in his camp, but for the Iowa Red Cross as well, as they'll get the check from 1st place Dan Wheldon and 4th place Scott Dixon.
Very impressive when you think he put himself against the wall earlier in the weekend and he got into a spare car. Just shows you the depth of that team and the talent of Dan Wheldon. They all believe in each other. He just got into that thing and went off and went towards the front and had the confidence of his team to give him something underneath him that was perfect.
Let's check in with Brianne Pedigo.
Barry Wanzer called the shots for Dan Wheldon all day long. It's your driver's birthday, and it also has a special meaning, this victory for you after losing your brother. How special is this moment?
I'm kind of surprised what you said there, but yeah, it was a great win for Target. You know, the guys, the preparation they do at the shop, they you know, with the backup cars and stuff, it's had to come through this year, you know, and it showed at now 3 events, and we were able to pull off the win this weekend, and it's from a lot of hard work from a lot of individuals, not just to come to the racetrack, but also at the shop, and everybody did their jobs, and Dan did a great job driving, and you know, we took a chance there with the fuel, and the race came to us, and we're certainly very happy for Target and for everybody on the team.
This win has a lot of special meaning for this team, guys, but also for the residents of Iowa who, you know, will benefit from this victory as well.
They certainly will, Brianne, as there is your race winner as he is ready. Let's send it down to Jaggeroo.
Dan Wheldon is ready to get out of the car, and he does so to the applause of the assembled here. And an entire state grateful for the win by Dan Wheldon on his birthday. First of all, as they said on the radio, happy birthday, old man. You lied to us before the start of the race. What's this? You're a 30 guy now.
21 again after that. That was an awesome job by everybody at Target, Chip Ganassi Racing. And Chip's not here, but Chip would have won by more if you were here. But, you know, we've got to give our thoughts and prayers to all the flood victims in Iowa. It's devastating, but I think everybody in the IndyCar series and everybody should be very proud of the show we put on, and hopefully we put a smile on their face. But Mr. Ganassi, this one's for you, baby.
You said you learned the art of giving from your car owner, Chip Ganassi, and Team Target and the Target company as well. If you could address the state of Iowa right now, what would you tell them about your gift to them?
Well, I hope it put a smile on their face and can help them be positive. I've learned an awful lot from Target, and you know, what a big difference just giving. What to you might seem a little, but what giving can do for people and property, and you know, hopefully what Scott and I have done with donating our prize money to the cause will help. I know it's only probably a small bit, but you know, like I say, I've learned a lot from Target and a lot from Chip, and I'd be proud to represent these guys and hope it puts smiles on people's faces.
Now, none of your competitors are listening, so can you share with me and with ABC what the key is to being as successful as you are on ovals?
You know, I don't know. I hope to be as successful on the road courses this year. I've got a new engineer in Chris Simmons, and we've worked hard together, and you know, we're just you know, trying to work hard and improving all these little areas. But I love the ovals. I love driving in the IndyCar series, and you know, I've always been with Honda. Honda's a great power plant to have in the back. It's a shame that everybody has the same, and obviously Firestone and Firehawk, they gave me some good grip today, because I did some miles on this last set.
Congratulations on your victory. And guys, let me put a plug in. You know that Chris Simmons guy? Oh, ain't Andy Granatelli, but it's close here.
Oh,
guys.
all right. Thank you, Jack. You know, this team went 90 laps on that last load of fuel, 36 of them under those caution laps. As you see the celebration continuing down in victory lane, as that's a kiss for his wife. And there is Dan Wheldon, our winner today, as it's now the 5th win this year for Target Chip Ganassi Racing. 2 of them for Dan, 3, of course, for our points leader, Scott Dixon. And, of course, we are heading for Richmond next week. In fact, we'll see you Saturday night. It'll be on ESPN.